What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TJ, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving y'all the best settings on Call of Duty Warzone 2. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. Alright, y'all. So first thing we're gonna get into is the controller setting. Alright, so controller, obviously if you got a mouse, you're gonna go over the mouse. My controller setting, button layout is tactical flip. I've been playing tactical flip since I started playing Warzone in the middle of Warzone 1, and I just like tactical flip. I was on default flip, but then I like slide canceling with the analog stick instead of circle, so I switched to tactical flip. But yeah, I just switched to tactical flip. If you don't like it, just do whatever you like. Alright. Controller vibration off, aiming, sensitivity, 10-10. I had it at 6.6 at first, but I just feel like when I try to jump around corners, like if it was enemy there, it took me too long to snap onto them. So, I switched to 10-10 and I've been liking it ever since. ADS sensitivity multiplier 0.95. I had it at 0.9, but it was like, I don't know. I just liked it at 0.95 better. Alright. ADS, copy this, prioritize, interact, apply all. Obviously, if you're on multiplayer, just put on tap to reload, and apply all for Warzone, Alright, you go up to the advanced setting, target aim assist on, this obvious. Alright, now the aim assist type. Some people use Black Ops, some people use default. I was using Black Ops, but it felt like Black Ops I would lose like aim assist when I play on 120. So I put on default and I get aim assist on 120. So for some reason, like, you get more aim assist on 117 for Black Ops, but like not for default. But on 120 you get more aim assist for default than Black Ops. So that's why I want Black Ops. Response curve, dynamic is definitely the best response curve. Input dead zones. My controller kinda new, but like sometimes it'll have stick drift, sometimes it won't. So I just put it on 0.10. Max is 1.1. Triggers, since I play on tactical flip, 0.0, so I can aim in and shoot as fast as possible. Gyro, none of this stuff matters. You ain't even gotta pay attention to that. Alright, auto move forward off. Tactical sprint behavior, double tap. It was on single tap, but sometimes I get caught up running when I'm like running around the corners and their teammate to be there chasing. So I took it off single tap, so I won't get caught running all the time. Alright, ground and mantle. Sometimes I have it on, sometimes I have it off, because like the building that look like control from Warzone 1, when you trying to jump up, sometimes the mantle won't take, sometimes it do. So, but recently I just put it on off and it's been taken. So yeah, partial, automatic ground mantle off. Invert slide and dive behavior, put on inverted. Just quicker diving is the best option, better option than sliding rather than Warzone 1. Parachute auto deploy off, sprint door badge on, ledge mantle only. None of this stuff really matters. Alright, then we get to the graphic settings. Okay, so this is like a big controversy within the community. I had mine on full screen exclusive, but whenever I have it on full screen exclusive, it's like my game lags more. Some people say they get more frames when it's on full screen exclusive, but I get more frames on borderless. So cater to your system. I don't know how your system works. I know how mine works. So if you want to try it on full screen exclusive, try it on there. If you want to try it on full screen borderless, try it on there. I got an LG Ultra monitor. My GPU is, you see, RTX 3050. Okay, some people mess with this stuff. I don't really. Custom frame rate. Alright, I got my menu at 60 because I really don't need that many frames in the menu, but I wanted to run smooth, but I don't need that many frames, so I put the 60, this 30, this 200. Okay. Alright, my brightness, I had it at 50 at first, but like it still felt like I couldn't see, so I put it on 55, and 55 definitely been way better than 50. All right, so we're here in the quality setting. So render resolution. See this? I ain't really mess with this. I just kept it how it was. I changed this. I had it on AMD 1, but feel like my game was trying to push frames out too many frames out, and it'll start. I changed it once, the service was bad, and when the service was bad, I put it on this, and the servers weren't that bad, but they were still horrible. But yeah, it's on fidelity, FX cache strength. I got it on 91. I don't think I messed with this. It's just how it was when I put it on here. Anti-aliasing, Filmac SMAA 2XS. They're just what it was on. Anti-aliasing quasi normal. Why not? I mean, yeah. Video memory scale. Okay, so video memory scale. Sometimes I put it on 70. Sometimes I put it on 90. Sometimes I put it on 70 because sometimes, I don't know, some reason when I got it on 70, it's like my game don't lag. But then other times when I put it on 90, it don't lag. So it just back and forth. I say leave it anywhere between 70 and 90, and you should be alright. Alright, texture resolution low. Nearby level of detail high, because you want to see everything that's close to you, the best quality possible. Distant level detail I say high because when enemies off in the distance, you can actually tell that it's an enemy and not like a rock or something. Cluster draw distance short. Picture quality low. Particle quality low, because what I need to see the quality of a thermite. You feel me? So low. Particle quality level very low. Bullet impact on. You can have this on or off. It just depends on what you like. Persistent damage levels. Layers on. Shader quality low. Tessellation off. Because why I need to see how water look. You feel me? Off. I don't think nobody mess with this on demand texture stream, so I got it off. Streaming quality low, off. I got this on wave witness. A lot of people say you don't need to see how wet the waves are. That ain't really how it is, because when it's on wave witness, like you can see the enemy when they swimming in the water, versus if you got it on default, it don't, like, the water looks mucky and you can barely see, and you trying to ping them in there. But wave witness, at least I can see the enemy swimming in the water, so I put it on wave witness. Shadow map resolution low. Screen space shadows low. Spot shadow quality low. Spot cache high. Put this on high. Particle lighting low. Same thing about thermite Y. Off. Static reflection quality low. Weather grid volumes, I don't need to see the weather. You feel me? So I got that off. This FPS, they can go somewhere else. NVIDIA reflex low. Latency on. Depth of field off. If you got depth of field on, it's gonna make your gun look blurry. And yeah, there's just some anger you can avoid. World motion blur off. You don't need the screen to be blurred when you turn around and the enemy just sitting there. You feel me? So turn it off. Weapon motion blur, same thing, off. There ain't no point of it being on. Film grain 0. Alright, so we're going to view. So earlier when I was talking about the aim assist with default in Black Ops, this is what when I say FOV, this is what I was talking about when I was saying 117, 120. So y'all see how I got this on 120 and I got default on, but if I put it on 117, it's like I lose aim assist when I got default aim assist on. But if I turn the Black Ops aim assist on 117, it's like you would thought I had aim about how sticky it was. So, but I like seeing everything, so I just got on 120 default, and it feel good. ADS field of view affected. Wow, why not put it on affected? Independent, if you like independent, leave it on independent. If you like it on affected, leave it on affected. Weapon field of view, leave it on wide. Why would you want your gun to look huge and you can't see none of this around you? On narrow. Default, why not try to get every advantage you can? So leave it on wide. Third person field of view, it's just up to you how you want third person to play. Vehicle field of view wide. I don't use vehicles. I don't play Al Mazrah. I play Ashika Island. First person camera movement, lead is on less than 50, so your screen ain't shaking every time something comes through. Like cluster strike or mortar strike, none of that. Okay, third person, leaders on less than 50. This, I don't play third person. Default. Some people, it was on when I was playing multiplayer in the beginning before a certain game. I had on helmet camera, but I didn't really like how it looked because I want to see how everybody. I basically want to see the whole map still, so I put it on game perspective. All right, so that's it for the graphic setting. Now we're going over to the audio. All right, now here we go for the audio settings. Before you copy my audio settings, I got an Astro 840 mix amp. So the sound I get probably won't be like the sound you got unless you got this mix amp. But if you have this mix amp, these are the settings you want to copy. But if you don't have this mix amp, I would say go headphone bass boost, master volume 50, and dialogue 50, effects 100. Everything else down. Voice chat, you be in the game and your teammates constantly talking, and you can't hear the enemy, so I cut it down to 10. Really could cut it off if you play better with it all. That voice chat on. I turned this off because people be saying crazy stuff. Proximity chat. Okay, the proximity chat, for some reason I lost frames when it was on, so I turned it off, and I've been getting more frames with it like that. Microphone push talk. Subtitles all off. Ain't no reason for you to have subtitles. 0 off. Reduce 10 to 90 sound. Turn this on. This is very crucial. And if if you know things that. All right, menu size default. Text chat default. 20 short. All off. We just talked about this. 100. On. Full name, in-game text chat. I mean, you can turn this off if you want, but I just kept it on because it's how it was. Center dot is on. It's on because when I came from Warzone, one of my biggest problem was centering my gun on my screen. But since this been on here, I've been able to center way better. So I put on the smallest. I mean, if I had it small, I could have just kept it off because the basic one is small, so I just put on the largest one. Telemetry essentials. I got mine for my FPS, latency, packet loss, and temperature and clock, so I can always see what time it is. Invert flash. I had it on at one point, but I just turned it back off. For no point. Alright, that's all for the settings. Now we finna move to the graphic settings, like the NVIDIA filter settings. Alright, y'all, so now it's time for the NVIDIA game filter, so let's get into it. Style, I have 3 different styles. I'm gonna go from 1 to 3. So for the first one, this is what I use the most. Tint color 0, tint intensity 0, temperature -4, vibrance 100 for color. I'm gonna give y'all a second to look at this. Alright. Sharpen intensity 35, ignore film grain 0. Alright, so with this filter, this is the one I use the most. I feel like balancing the game filters plus this filters make it way easier. I just like this better than the other 2, but the other 2 are decent too. But if you want more colors, I can give you this one. Alright, so this one, see, detail sharpen 0, clarity -34, HDR tone 29, bloom 0. Give y'all time to copy that down. Alright, now we're going to the next one. Brightness and contrast is the next one you want to use. Exposure -1, contrast 5%, highlight 100%, shadows 5, gamma 0. Give y'all time for that. Alright, we're going to the next one. Color. Tint color 20%, tint intensity 10%, temperature -11.6, vibrance 100%. Y'all see how they look on the screen. See, it look a little bit better than this one, but I like this one better. So if you want more color, I say go with this one. If you want, color plus, a little bit more clarity, I say this one. Alright, this one. If you want a Sheikah Island to vibrate, I would say use this one. Alright, brightness and contrast, we're gonna go exposure 31%, contrast 61%, highlights 30%, shadows minus 70%, gamma 0%. You got time to get that. Alright. If I'm going too fast, be sure to pause the video, and look at everything. Alright, color. Tint color, 40%. Tint intensity, 20%. Temperature, 10.5. Vibrance, 100. Alright, y'all. This is the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to drop a like. Make sure you subscribe and share this video with a friend so they can get the best filters and settings for Warzone 2. If you like the video, stay tuned for more. It's your boy TJ, and I'm out. Peace.